Hi guys, Anthony Morgan's Training Academy. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about short punching. Now, being trained by Cedro James DeMaio, he taught me a lot of good principles about punching, about short punching, whether it be a 1-inch punch or a 3-inch punch. But one of the main things that he always discussed with me, and I felt physically from him hitting me, was him putting an egg in his hand and hitting without breaking the egg. Now, he never ever broke the egg. Well, I say never. He broke it once in one of his demos because one of the guys looked over to see what he was doing, and it created, I guess, back pressure. And when he hammered him, there was too much there, but he broke the egg. But so what I'm going to show you guys, this is what is called an antenna topper. It's a 1976. It's foam rubber. Well, when you're doing the short punching, it's not about making a fist, okay? Guys say, yeah, make a good fist and hit hard. No, that's not what it's about. It's about aligning this knuckle with the wrist and the forearm when I hit. Now, this can be loose, okay? This doesn't have to be tight. So if I have an egg in my hand, okay, I would have had an egg, but it's kind of like, you know, they're expensive and I didn't want to, and we don't eat eggs, so it would be a waste just to buy it, just to come in here and do this demonstration. But, so it's a topper. So what happens is when you hit, okay, there's no pressure here against the little ball. This is soft. So it's not about that. Now what happens here, guys, and especially you guys that are really interested in learning how to punch hard, anytime I make a fist here, now I have this whole area that is making contact, okay? So this is making contact, the whole area. Instead of, as Cedro DeMaio pointed out to me, it's about these 4 knuckles right here, okay? And when you get hit with it, it really hurts, okay? Because you don't have this mass area that's coming in and hitting and spreading out that hit. So that's why this is flexible here, so that you're only hitting with these 4 knuckles. So now you've got it narrowed down to maybe 1 inch by 4 inches, and so it's like getting hit like this instead of like this. So when you put the egg in here, the egg shouldn't break because you're not creating pressure this way. Okay, you're not squeezing that. You're just supporting this. And so if I come through here and hit hard, see, this doesn't move. Okay? This doesn't move, but I'm hitting with this, keeping this, and this in line. So all I'm doing is hitting with those knuckles. So if I fire here, okay, it feels, when you get hit with it, it goes right to the bone. I mean, it hurts. You know, Cedro would knock me back 4 feet against the wall just from here, you know, just playing with that. So anyway, if you guys are really wanting to concentrate on hitting harder, narrow that surface down to where you're hitting here, okay, and keeping the fingers, as you can see here, the fingers are loose here, okay. So it's not, you're not hitting here. So as I fire here, this is those 4 knuckles, and I hit, okay, there. Okay, I'm not trying to make a fist, because now my force is spread out for that whole area there. So just a couple little tiny tips. You know, take something like this. You know, if you can find this. These are really hard to come by. I have 2 of them, and you know, I'm a hot rodder, so I love hot rod stuff. So get something like this. It can be a tennis ball. It can be a golf ball, but just get used to keeping that in there, keeping that relaxed, and hitting, okay? Keeping your elbow in and hitting, okay? So you can produce a lot of force, okay? And guys say, oh, you can't hit that hard. Well, yeah, you know, any of you that have ever been hit by Cedro James DeMaio, it really hurts, and you hit really, really hard. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for all the comments. I've been enjoying reading, you know, the little comments about, you know, from guys that are, you know, the yo-yos and the bandanas. And so continue to share my videos and continue to watch. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow.